Hello and welcome to all our Invention Convention event directors and staff. Today I will guide you through the process of setting up your judge circles. This essential step ensures a smooth and efficient judging experience for everyone involved. Whether you're a seasoned pro or new to the convention, this will help you set up and ready in no time. We'll go over the best practices, tips, and tricks, and make sure that your judging circles are organized and ready for your event's big day. So let's dive in and get started on setting up your judging circles. To get to the setup screen, navigate to judging, then scroll down to circle setup and management. This brings you to this screen. At the top you see 4 tabs: judging rounds, circles, judging assignments, judge groups. I will go over just how these are all related, and then you can choose how you want to set up your event. Judging rounds. This will automatically have one round already set up for you. If you need to add more rounds, click on the Add Judging Round button, name your round, check the box if it's a sub-round, and then assign the weight of the round. Save, and then X. Now you see you have 2 different rounds. Adding additional rounds is needed if you have judges judging multiple circles and you want to automatically assign them to the circles. I'll explain what I mean a little bit later. Let's go to the Circles tab next. To generate circles, click on Generate Circles. And then on this screen, you can give your circle name a prefix or just leave it blank. I'll come back to the Judges box in just a minute. Check this box to have Zfarers automatically assign the entries to circles. This is the amount of entries each circle can have. You can assign up to 200 projects to a circle. This program will create multiple circles to match the amount of entries. For example, if you have 30 project entries and you'd like to have 3 different circles for those, change your project number to 10. This will then create 3 circles to match the total amount of entries. For now, I'm going to leave it on 8. Fill in the prefix for your circle groups so you can easily identify them. You can also check and uncheck the grade boxes if you choose not to have the grades. Just keep in mind, if you also assign a prefix, it will also assign a circle to that. This is the amount of judges that will be assigned to each circle. You can assign up to 12 judges. Make sure if you want to automatically assign judges, you account for how many judges and how many entries you have. Let me show you what I mean. I will keep all these selections the same, but click Auto Assign Judges to Circles and create my circle. Here you can see that I have 2 circles for my black group. This means I have more than 8 projects. I actually have 15 projects for the black group, and the system put 7 in one and 8 in the other. However, I assigned 3 judges per circle. This generated 20 different circles based on my project count. 3 times 20 is 60. It thinks I have 60 judges, and I only have 24 judges. So if we look here, we can see that I ran out of judges, and there are projects in the circles that will not have enough judges. Here I can do a few different things. First, I can go back and either adjust the amount of judges or the amount of projects I have in a circle. As you can see, I changed my judge numbers and my project numbers. This is going to replace the circles that I had just generated. And you can see here that now instead of 20 circles, I have 13. And if we look at my judging assignments, it represents all the groups. The second thing you can do is because I already have a second round, I can go back to my circles, generate a circle here, And once you generate your circles, you can go back to your assignments and you can delete your assignments and reassign them to that circle number. And then assign judges to represent that same number. The other thing that I highly recommend is to create judge groups. Add judge group. Go ahead and name your judge group. If you want to select a category for that judge group, you can, or a division, or you can leave them blank. And then click here for a drop-down menu of the judges' names. But you just select each judge. They'll disappear from this list because you cannot add the same judge twice to one judge group. And then you can go and add up to 6 judges. You can make whichever judge the first judge by simply clicking on the icon. And you can delete judges by deleting on the red trash can. Click to save, X out, and now I've created a judge group. This allows me to go back in my circles and I can click the edit. I can select the judge group that I want. If you want to divide them by rounds, you can, or by categories. I'm going to save, X out, and here is my judge group 1. If I had 20 circles again and I wanted to make sure that each circle had 3 judges, even though I only have 24, I can select this and reselect the same judge group and have that same judge group judge 2 different circles. The great thing about judge groups is that you can edit them without editing your judge circles. If I have a judge in judge group 1 not show up, I can delete that judge, add another judge in, save it, X, and my circle judge group remains the same. Whereas if I had a judge that didn't show up, for example, this red group that only has 1 judge, I would have to go through, remove them, and then find another judge who might be available to take their place. I would have to do this by the rounds again, by deleting somebody's round from group 1, assigning it to group 2, and then reassigning a judge here to group 2. Like I mentioned before, you can manually add circles. Click on Add New Judging Circle, give it a name, select which round, select which judge group. If you decide not to have a judge group and you would like to have a judging assignment instead, just leave it blank, save, X, and here you see your new judge group. You can then go back into your judging assignments and use that circle to make the judging assignments. You can remove circles easily by clicking that and then remove. And that is how judging circles work. I hope this has been a helpful video for you. Please feel free to go back, watch it again, pause it, follow along to build your own circles. If you have further questions or just still lost, please reach out to us at support@zfairs.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope your events all are a big success.